most wonderful news for you.
I can't believe the news today.
Oh, you want to hear the news?
Give me the news.
Well, here's the news.
News. Working hard or hardly working? You decide.
Hi, and I'm making double overtime for this. This week in 1970, the Kinks released their classic ode to sexual confusion, Lola.
I met her in a club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes like Coca-Cola, C-O-L-A Cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola, L-O-L-A Lola, 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 Lola. Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight she nearly broke my spine. Oh my Lola, 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 Lola. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walked like a woman but talked like a man. Oh my Lola, 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 Lola. Well, we drank champagne and danced all night under electric candlelight. She picked me up and sat me on her knee, said, "Little boy, won't you come on with me?" Well, I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I looked in her eyes, well, I almost fell for my Lola, 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 pushed her away. I walked to the door. I fell to the floor. I got down on my knees. I looked at her and she at me. That's the way that I wanted to stay, and I always wanted to be that way for my Lola, 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 Lola. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world. It's a Lola, 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 Lola. Well, I left home just a week before, and I'd never ever kissed a woman before. But Lola smiled and took me by the hand, saying, "I'm gonna make you a man." Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man. So it's Lola, 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 Lola,
From the Kinks, Lola, released this week in 1970. This week in 1967, Beatles manager Brian Epstein died of an accidental overdose of sleeping pills. This week in 1963 in Washington, D.C., the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech.
I have a dream. My poor little children
one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
This week in 1967, the largest TV audience up to that time tuned in for the final episode of The Fugitive, starring David Jansen.
A QM production.
And this week in 1973, Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water was awarded a gold record. Smoke on the Water from Deep Purple. The record went gold this week in 1973. This week in 1958, George Harrison joined John Lennon and Paul McCartney in The Quarrymen. This week in 1963, the hotline between the United States and the Soviet Union was installed. This week in 1965, it became illegal to burn your draft card.
And if you decide to burn your draft card, then burn your birth certificate at the same time. From that moment on, I have no son.
And this week in 1968, The Doors received a gold record for this one.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. She's walking down the street, lying to every eye she meets. Do you think you'll be the guy to make the queen of the angels sigh? Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. She holds her head so high, like a statue in the sky. Her arms are wicked and her legs are long. When she moves, my brain screams out this song. Sidewalk crouches at her feet, like a dog that begs for something sweet. Do you hope to make her see you, fool? Do you hope to pluck this dusky jewel? Hello, 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 hello. I want you, hello, I need my baby,
The Doors and Hello, I Love You. It went gold this week in 1968. And this week in 1979, Led Zeppelin entered the Billboard charts at #1 with In Through the Outdoor. It was their last album prior to the death of drummer John Bonham and the subsequent breakup of the band. As a marketing ploy, the album was released with several different cover variations, but sold in brown wrapping paper to conceal which one was being bought. Cute, huh? No single was released, but radio focused on one cut in particular.
Like a star that can't wait for a night. I hate to think I've been blinded, baby. What can I see tonight? And the warmth of your smile
From In Through the Outdoor, Led Zeppelin and Fool in the Rain. Time for a pause in the action, but don't go away.